Hey YouTube, it's Go from the Friday Night Shooters, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about H1Z1, a game whose launch went anything but well. I'm going to talk a little bit about my expectations for the game, what I think other people's expectations for the game were, and what the reality will turn out to be. We know what it is now, but what will it turn out to be? So I'll talk about a few things that I like about the game, a few things that I don't like, and where I'd like to see it go in the future. Feel free to chip in the comments with your own thoughts and ideas. There are a lot of people talking about this game everywhere: Reddit, Twitter, forums, Steam, everywhere. So yeah, feel free to join in on this video at any stage. Just drop a comment down the bottom. So how do I find it so far? So far I find it okay. I like, first of all, I'll start off with something that I like. I like the map. Okay, I think the map and the world, the American Midwest, it works because it's got that nice balance between small towns and rural, without having the huge size of DayZ. I thought DayZ was just too big, the map, to be honest with you. What I didn't like about the map is I actually managed in one of my first spawns to get right to the edge of the map. There are signs that I think let you know you're getting close, these kind of like danger signs, and it's very much like when you walk to the end of the map in Minecraft on a console, on like an Xbox 360 or a PS3, something like that, and the world just drops away. It's just like a sheer cliff to nothingness, and there's nothing there, and it kind of kills that sense of immersion. But it's, I mean, in the grand scheme of things in this game, that's a small problem. I like wandering around the map. I didn't like the rain. Alright, there's just constant rain. The devs have said they're going to fix that. The sooner they fix that, the better. If I want rain, I'll walk outside the front door. I don't mind the occasional bit of rain. Adds to the dynamics of the game. Maybe you'll get colder, wetter, harder to maintain your energy. You need more food, need better clothing. That's fine. But I don't want to walk around in grey clouds and rain day and night all day. It's just, no. Sorry, change it quickly. My main bugbear, and I think this is everyone's bugbear, is the sort of what the devs have set the challenge now, the scarcity of items versus like making it challenging. At the moment they're just way too scarce. I only found out just talking to Natbud that you could pick blackberries, but you could spend all day running around picking blackberries, and the energy you take running around to get the blackberries, you use up the energy, sorry, you use eating the blackberries, you use up looking for more blackberries. So yeah, I don't want a game in which I just run around picking blackberries, to be quite honest with you. What's H1Z1 like? Well, I picked some blackberries. In all reality, if that was a real character who ate blackberries all day, all night, he would be on the ground with a bad case of diarrhea. Maybe they should put that in. It'd be more realistic. But yeah, I'm sick of the blackberries. Change it up. I'm all for scarcity. I'm all for challenge, but at the moment it doesn't work. Anytime I've run around, I've found absolutely nothing in the way of anything useful. Compared now, I've played Rust, I've played DayZ, I've put hundreds of hours into the two games between the two of them. I don't mind running around and looking for something, so long as I'm pretty sure that eventually I'll find something. But at the moment, finding absolutely nothing, pain in the neck. But I do hope they don't flood. I don't think they will. I don't think the devs will flood it with items. But the worry that everyone has is that they're going to go down that route where the items will all be in the airdrops, and that's not realistic either. And in a post-apocalyptic zombie world, everything's not going to come out of the sky with a parachute. Some of it has to be scavenged and found. So that's what I'm hoping for. To give you an example of how bad it was, I literally went up to one guy. He had a gun, he had a handgun, and I just pressed the middle mouse button, had a bit of a chat with him, and said, "Here, listen, I'm just going to ask you one yes/no question. It's pretty stupid, but you can answer it if you want. Can I have your gun?" And he said yes. He threw it down on the ground in front of me. He goes, "You may as well have it, because there's no ammo anyway. They're absolutely pointless." And he was dead right. I mean, he was probably excited. I was dead excited when I got the gun off him, and I ran around with the gun for a while. But yeah, totally pointless, because I can't get ammo unless I pay for an airdrop. So please, hopefully the devs will fix that as soon as possible. I think they will. I just don't know, will it go to the area I would like to see the game in. I don't mind. It's buggy and it's glitchy at the moment. I can handle that. I mean, the zombies are your best friends at the moment. You walk up, hey zombie, they're right in your face. You can punch them in the face. They don't really punch back. So that needs to be fixed. It will be fixed, hopefully quite soon. I managed to walk on water on a lake. Felt like Jesus for a while, which is funny. A lot of these bugs are funny the first time you encounter them. So I don't mind the odd bug, as long as it gets patched pretty quickly. And the devs are patching it quite quickly. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, I definitely want to find a few more items of interest around the place. And last thing I want to talk about today is, where do you think it's going to go in terms of the community? It seems like everyone's in one voice, but I don't think they really are. If you dig a bit deeper, it feels like everyone says, "Oh, the game's broken, they got to fix it." But how do you want to have it fixed? I guess I'll say how I'd like to see it fixed. But I have a funny feeling there's quite a few different branches in the way people want to go. Some people want ultra hardcore, some people don't. Main thing I'd like to be able to do is I'd like to be able to spawn in near friends. Now, I don't mean like right on top of them. I don't mean like, something like Battlefield where it's insta spawn. I don't care if it's parachute within like a square half mile, a square kilometre, square 500 metres, something like that. But I want to know that I'm roughly somewhere close by. So when I want to jump on to play for an hour, I'm not going to spend the first 30 minutes running looking for my friends. So I'd like to be able to get closer to them. I see this as being a fun game to play with people. I haven't tried the crafting yet. Maybe with bases there'll be some way of spawning there, but possibly not. I'd like to see a lot more items in the world. I'd like to see the graphics improve, but that, to be honest with you, that's not high on my priority list. I can get immersed in the game without the graphics being absolutely phenomenal. But I want, when I interact with things, at the moment when I have to spam the E key, like ba 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 ba, if I'm trying to pick something up, I want that to be a lot cleaner, because every time I'm spamming the E key, it's taking me out of the immersion of the game. So I'd like to see that fixed. I personally am going to stick with the game 100% for sure. I think it's got potential, so long as they don't go too far down the pay to win route. I don't mind if other people pay for airdrops. I won't. I'm 99% sure I won't. I never have paid for any of that stuff ever in a game before. Don't see why I'd start now. But so long as I can have fun on my own terms, so long as I can still get the majority of the stuff that they're getting in the airdrop without grinding for like tens of hours, dozens of hours, then I'm quite happy to do that. It's more for me about having fun with other people in the game, or seeing how long I can survive against the elements, so long as I have a few things that I can have fun with. So where do you think the game's going to go? That's where I hope it's going to go. I mean, to be honest, can any of us really be sure? I don't think even the devs are 100% sure if they know where it's going to go. It's okay at the moment. It's certainly not worth the 15 quid that I paid for it, but I didn't pay for it to be perfect first day. Eyes wide open going into early access. I'm hoping it will turn out to be worth every single penny of that, and it'll look like a really good buy within the next month or so. Drop your comment below. Leave a like if you enjoy the video. Take care, and I hope you're enjoying H1Z1 or any other game you're playing. Take care.